Kicks and fires. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was off. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Cruz squeezes it, and there's 2 down. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. There's a strike. That one at triple digits.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And a swing and a miss. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down. Back here with my pal Singy. And getting to start, Logan Gilbert.
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming because it's breaking 2 planes, horizontal and vertical.
And a quick out, number 1. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. Just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
And that one is lifted in the air. Rodriguez sizing this one up. 2 away. Here's Joey Bart now. Hit on the ground to short. Crawford zips it across.
That's an out.
And that ends the inning. New inning getting started. And now for Seattle, Dylan Moore. And there's a foul ball. Schemes, winds and deals. Swings and misses at the sweeper. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Jorge Polanco in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Skeens, a former Rookie of the Year, 22 years old. A former first-round pick in 2023. 1 down, base is empty.
Hee-haw!
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Bottom of the inning. And here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Gilbert back to work. In the air, right side. Canzone corrals it. And there's 1 away. Nick Gonzalez now at the plate.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Rodriguez hauls it in, 2 away. Now batting Brian Hayes.
The third baseman, Brian Hayes.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
No ball.
Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Yeah, that's fouled off. On the ground to the left, Polanco. Third out, and that ends the frame. And top half of the third inning. So here comes Rowdy Tellez. Ground ball up the middle. Connor Falefa throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Mitch Garver stands in here, takes ball one low. Fastball for a strike. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Dominic Canzone stands in now and watches strike one. Top of the third, no score. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that's in the dirt. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not.
No, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. And we're back, set for the bottom of the third, and now it's Andrew McCutchen.
Andrew McCutchen.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
You know, these Pirates, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Here's Adam Frazier. And he swings through that one.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting, because of tendencies, a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
1 out, base is empty.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it on to first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with. But they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there. And really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Singy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a ground ball. Throw over to Tellez. That's the third out. All set for the start of the inning. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. Foul ball there.
Well, these Mariners, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Bart makes the catch. One up, one down. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. That one finds the zone. Strike one. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. And that one is downstairs. 1-2 the count. Fast forward to 2022. For Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year, the Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th overall pick in the first round of the draft in 2023. Part of the new CBA, enticing teams to promote their good young players. Now the batter now, J.P. Crawford. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike two.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. Fouled off. He was late. Here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can't forget it. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
This one blasted the other way, down the line, and it's a foul ball. The 0-1. And a foul ball.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. This is Joey Bart. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one ripped. Way back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you?
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. This one in the air, center field. 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Arozarena sizes this one up, makes the grab, and that's the inning. In this inning, the long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Hayes to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. First offering, and it just misses. Polanco, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Caught and missed, struck him out. With number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
In there at the knees. And the count is 0-2. And misses inside. That one down the line, and foul ball. The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Caught him looking for the K. And 1, 2, 3. Back here at PNC Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Boog, one really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly.
Oh, wow, what a stop. And he beats it. He's safe.
Wow, he did everything he could on that play with the throw from his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough to earn him the infield knock, and that's a great baseball play all the way around.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. To second for 1. Tellez, 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to
Now
finish.
batting, the left
Adam
fielder,
Frazier,
Adam
the next Pirate to hit.
Frazier.
Gets under it and pops it up. Crawford makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And stepping in for the Mariners, Rowdy Tellez. Swing and a miss, strike 1. And that's downstairs and outside. Strike 3. Skeen sends her packing.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw. That's out number 3. So he's perfect. Back here in Pittsburgh, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Jared Triolo. And a big swing and a miss.
No balls. 1 strike.
That's to 3rd. Polanco tosses to 1st. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. So the batting order turns over, and now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one. Well, here's a deal not everyone remembers. Cruz was actually signed by the Dodgers in 2015, but Los Angeles dealt him to Pittsburgh in 2017 for Tony Watson. That's a rare trade the Dodgers just might regret.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Brian Reynolds here. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. The 0-2. Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Offense. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Skeens back to work. And that's outside. And that is ball 1.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
And that skips into dirt. On the ground, and it goes just foul. In danger of losing the perfect game here. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, J.P. Crawford. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 outs, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a bouncer. Over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Joey Bart. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Colin Snyder appears to be getting loose. Pop also getting ready. Nice grab. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Canzone on his way over, and it's caught for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit.
Gonzalez.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Center field. Rodriguez snags it, and that is that. Back here at PNC Park, here's Dylan Moore. Tap foul at the plate. And that is out of play. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And there's one down. And he's now just 5 outs away. He's got a real shot at this thing.
Yeah, Boog, he is rolling just in one of those grooves where he looks pretty unbeatable today.
The Mariners yet to pick up a hit here. Ripped on a line. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
And he's getting really close to this thing right now. Only 4 outs left, but it's going to be tough to get.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2.
And 1-2.
1-2.
And delivers outside. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2-2 on the way. And they'll do it again. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Triolo makes the grab, and that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Colin Snyder.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Just kind of slice that one into center. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Snyder, 29 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Canzone hauls it in, and there's one away. Now the left fielder,
Now
Adam
batting, left
Frazier.
fielder, Adam Frazier.
And that misses. 1-0. Movement in the bullpen. Casey Legumina up and throwing. Out to center. Rodriguez settles under it. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Jared Triolo digs in now. Has grounded out a couple of times. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Hayes off of first with 2 away. And that one fouled off. Moore. The throw to first. That is the inning. We go to the 9th. Here's Rowdy Tellez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before. They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
Next offering upstairs.
2-1.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
In the air to left center. Frazier sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. And now 2 outs away from history.
Well, I hope he gets this done. I mean, this is the kind of feat that can define a career. Hard not to root for him at this point.
Garver now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-2. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Reynolds on the run. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Right back to him on the mound. And they're down to their last out.
26 up and 26 down. One more out for a perfect game. This is awesome, Boog.
On the verge of baseball history here, and certainly one of the most dominating pitching performances we've seen. Everyone locked in right now. Canzone up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Fought off foul. 1-1 now. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. The M's down to their final strike. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. 2 down, nobody on. Got it! And that's the ball game.
Just unbelievable. I was nervous up here in the booth. I can only imagine what his teammates and even he felt out there on the mound closing this thing out. Everyone will remember this perfect game, and it'll be notched in Cooperstown forever.